So these religious nuts that don't believe that gay people should get married, and they think that everyone should not follow their religion, they believe in free religion unless they have an excuse to force everyone to follow their religion. They hate drugs, right? And the reason they hate drugs, so many people have overdosed on opioids. So many people have died. Well, my understanding is that if you talk to a lot of cops that find people that overdosed on opioids, you know what they find out? This person was suicidal. And so if I wanted to die, say that I decided I want to commit suicide. How do I do it? Opioids. I promise. A bunch of heroin. A nice shot of heroin. You start feeling it. Next thing you know, you give yourself a heavy shot of heroin. And then you're dead. And you die not a bloody mess. So, I think that a lot of people are going, oh gosh, drugs are so bad, people overdose so much. No, the real thing is that drugs can really mess someone up, and more than anything, they can make someone keep coming back over and over again. And that's the problem, is the money that people spend on it. But you know what? I keep going back. You can keep me going back to the liquor store. You can keep me going back to buy pot. You can keep me going back to buy a lot of things. And so a lot of people believe that they would not work nearly as hard if they didn't need money for drugs. And drugs make people want to buy stuff. Or drugs make people want to work so that they can buy drugs. It sounds weird. Yes, there are people that steal for it, but I'm just saying the majority of people that want drugs are going to work so that they can buy drugs. And in general, if I was going to buy someone to work on my farm, if I was going to pay someone to work on my farm, would I want to hire a meth head? Someone that's addicted to methamphetamines? Yes, without a doubt. Would I pick someone that is addicted to meth over someone that doesn't use drugs at all? Chances are I'd probably pick someone addicted to meth. They'll work crazier hours. If there's anything that involves cleaning, anything that involves a certain amount of work, you want to hire someone addicted to meth. As weird as it sounds. And so, when we're all going, drugs are bad because people overdose, blah, blah, blah. We're all against opioids because so many people overdosed. Yeah, if I ever want to die, I promise I'll overdose on heroin. I promise. And the real thing is, a lot of these accidental overdoses, you know why they're happening? The cops. Oh, that's not true. That's not true. That fentanyl laced cocaine was not laced with cocaine. The cops did not lace the cocaine with fentanyl. Maybe. Really, I'm sure that people are investigating it to figure out if the cops tried to kill these people, because I guarantee you there are cops that want to kill people like that. I promise. But in reality, the laws make it so that you don't know what you're buying. Next thing you don't know what you're buying, you're dead. And that's the thing about these people that died in Los Angeles just recently. That didn't have to happen. A lot of these deaths don't need to happen. Some deaths are going to happen no matter what, like a person that's suicidal. I promise that I'm not the only person that is a firm believer that if I'm going to commit suicide, it's going to be through drugs. It's not going to be a bullet to the head. And so, I don't know. All I'm saying is, cops try to make things better. They make things worse. Why is that? Cops tend to be stupid. They tend to be religious nuts. Seriously, if you did a survey of cops, probably, at least 10 years ago, they would have been against gay marriage. It's just the way they are.